Now, an emergency weather alert from Andy's Randomness.
Alright, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to your Hurricane Dorian update for Monday, September 2nd, 2019. We will constantly continue to monitor Hurricane Dorian as potentially it will stick along the U.S. East Coast until Saturday. Potentially, by most meteorologists, they are in agreement that this storm should be monitored for the entire eastern coast of the United States until Saturday. And I quickly want to mention, for people who are outside of New York right now who may be watching this, I don't know what happened. It wasn't supposed to rain until tonight. I mean, it has been cloudy all day here. It just started to pour about 5-10 minutes ago. It's still raining out there right now. But yeah. Well, it's raining here in New York. Florida's just going through Florida could be going through something catastrophic right now. So here it is on the radar, and as you can see, it's getting close. And here's the eye right now. It's still over the Bahamas. The Bahamas is still not out of the loop just yet, it seems. Alright, so let's pull up some other images. So here's the band of rain that's still over, I believe this is Freeport. Yeah, that's Freeport on Grand Bahama Island, I believe. Yeah, see that? Look how creepy this is. Can we zoom this in? Wow. I want to show you all this. This is just too creepy. Look how close this is towards Nassau, the eye of the storm, where Freeport is. Man, that is just too creepy. I'm sure many people will agree that this is just too scary. And then look, same thing over here. Man, I bet by tomorrow, a lot of Miami could lose electricity. So that's Miami. I can tell this is Miami. Man, that is just too scary. I mean, come on. And look. The thing is blue. Wow. Got any other things I gotta show you? Right, so hurricane warnings are now being issued along West Palm Beach, closer to Melbourne. We have a tropical storm watch for near Orlando. Yeah, here we go. Oh, warning. Okay, so Orlando's seeing something right now. Hurricane watch now for Jacksonville. I bet this is going to be a warning. I bet this will be a warning by later tonight from the 12 p.m. advisory. There might be a 1 p.m. advisory that may get updated. And then look, you have storm surge alerts from West Palm Beach all the way up to Melbourne. So that is just very concerning with this storm right now. I can pull up the GFS, and I'll just quickly mention that, please, if you are looking for coverage today, again, I wanted to ask Steve from Agenda Free TV what was the website he was using last night, but I'll just mention that please refer to mikesweatherpage.com if you want information, because spaghettimouse.com, because these are some verified sources that, are out there when it comes to this hurricane. So let's just take a look at some stuff from the Hurricane Center right now. Right, so again, Grand Bahama will still see effects. We have, look at this. Life-threatening storm surge and dangerous hurricane force winds are expected along portions of the Florida East Coast and Georgia coast, regardless of the exact track of Dorian Center. Water levels could begin to rise in advance of the arrival of strong winds. Residents in these areas should follow advice given by their local elected officials. The risk of life-threatening storm surge and hurricane-force winds continues to increase along the coast of South and North Carolinas. Residents in these areas should follow advice given by their local elected officials. Again, So this is what we should be concerned about. And it says, heavy rains capable of producing life-threatening flash floods are expected over northern portions of the Bahamas and coastal sections of the southeast and lower mid-Atlantic regions of the United States into Friday. Wow. Very quickly, I want to mention that if somehow, some way, that this storm is going to impact Delmarva, I will do my best to try to see if I can get the Delmarva affiliate of ABC, because I'm not going to do CBS, and here's the reason why. CBS in Delmarva has their own YouTube channel feed, so I don't want to simulcast them if they're live, but I do have a way to get WMDT from Salisbury, Maryland, if warranted. So I'll try to see if I can stream them on Friday, because definitely by maybe even as soon as Thursday night, because I want to get you a stream if anybody can't access ABC down there, because CBS down there is very accessible. They make it easy, but ABC, it's kind of difficult in Delmarva to get it. So let's just see what I can do right now. Oh, right. Wind speed probability. So this is what I wanted to take a look at. Oh no, this isn't good. Look at this. It says winds are even capable of coming to New York. Wow. And look at that, 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. So thankfully, I don't know, because now I saw on WBOC they had the female meteorologist on today, because Mike Lynchiak wasn't on, the normal meteorologist at noon. He wasn't on today because, you know, it's Labor Day. Why would he want to be on the air? And I'll mention, I think her name is Heidi. I just don't remember her last name. She was mentioning that a Cat 2 is not out of the question for Delmarva right now. Certainly, we could be talking about definitely Accomack County, Virginia. We could be talking about that. We also have to monitor if a Cat 2 could also hit Norfolk, Virginia, or Virginia Beach. Because I'm assuming that the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and the Bay Bridge, they may have to shut it down, because those are weak bridges that can't handle that much wind. And I'm thinking, if something like this were to come along, you can't run service between Delaware and New Jersey on the Cape May Lewis Ferry. So that would be another question that we would have to ask ourselves, because a better idea of when we'll know when this will hit Delmarva could be tomorrow or definitely by Wednesday. And look at this. Look, they even think the tropical force winds could hit Delmarva on Thursday. And then here's the thing. We might be dealing with it here in New York on Friday. So even if we don't see any rain, there is a possibility that we could see tropical force winds definitely by Friday. Looks like it. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if they're saying it's going to happen, we should take this seriously. So, looks like right now, we're not making out. Definitely looks like Accomack's going to see some rain. It's out of the... It looks like it right now, but how... Yeah, it won't be that bad, but... Won't be as bad as 20 to 15 inches. That would literally wipe off Accomack and Chinneseek off the map. I mean, Aztec, excuse me. Wow, look at that. Even too close to... Yeah, that's Cape Hatteras. They're going to see some bad rain over there. Yikes. That was not a good situation. Let's see if anything was mentioned in the public advisory, because if they say anything about the Caribbean, I won't really read it. Yeah. Again, we know what's going on. So what is the minimum central? Because right now, the good thing is this storm has downgraded to a Cat 2. Cat 4, excuse me. Last I checked, that's what they said on WBOC. It was a Cat 4. Let's see, could I try to get WBOC on Facebook? No, maybe not, because then it'll tell me to log in. Something like that. Let's see if I can access it on another browser. Maybe I can use Edge. If we can get that, I'll try to replay the forecast from Delmarva. Actually, no. If they're showing something on Delmarva right now, we'll try to pull it up. I'll keep the public statement up for a second. Let's see, can I pull it up? Alright, let's see. I'm going to try to pull it up. If we can't get anything, then... Alright. I don't see anything being pulled up right now. Unless maybe something is taking it so long, because this Wi-Fi is supposed to be very fast. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Alright, no comment. Alright. Okay! Folks, this is an important update. Chief Meteorologist Dan Satterfield has given an update. Try to see if I can pull it up. Dan Satterfield. He is the Chief Meteorologist for WBOC. See if you can pull it up. Okay, I can't pull it up at the moment. Thought I could pull it up. I guess not. Let's see.
506 on WBOC News this morning. So we could see the effect of Dorian.
Whoa, okay, we don't want that.
The timeline for Delmarva is later in the day Thursday through Friday with some trouble.
Let's see if I can just pull up Facebook. WBOC. Yeah, because I'll try to pull up Dan Satterfield in just a second. So I'll have to log off of my Facebook in that case. Whoa, okay, folks. I'm getting 3 messages right now on my Facebook because I'm just checking it right now in a different browser so you all can't see. So let me leave the radar image at the moment. Here we go. I'll leave it on this so you all can, you know, if you want to see it for yourself, because again, this thing is just amazing right now, looking at it on the radar. So again, if you are just joining, East Coast, you need to prepare for the storm right now. You need to prepare for it because Delmarva could see something by Friday. Let me think who else. See, this is what happens when your mind just gets off things. Oh, Matt, I'm on your channel now? Folks, we're on Camper News Network right now, so I'll bring that up. If you are watching on Camper News right now, please stand by, because right now I'm trying to see if I can pull up WBOC right now on Facebook without showing anything sensitive on my Facebook. See, this is what I mean. Edge was just not meant for Facebook. Edge was just not meant for it. I'm sorry to say it, but let me see if I can just click out of this. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I'm off of my Facebook, so none of you all have to see something sensitive from there. Actually, hang on. Do I still have my Andy's Randomness Facebook page? Yeah, because I may have to start posting on it from future reference. They keep saying, oh, do you still want to use your Facebook page? Yeah, I'm thinking we may have to go with that route. Yeah, folks, if you want to like my Facebook page, you can search for Andy's 'S randomness. So let's see if I can pull that up right now. Okay, let's see if I can do it that way. Can I pull it up that way? Can I hide Messenger at least? Turn off video voice calls. So I'm going to turn it back on. Is there a way to hide this at least? Okay. Hide sidebar. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now can we hide some sensitive things right now? Can we hide them? Whoa, okay, I don't want to pull that up. I said, I do apologize if there is a blank screen right now. I do apologize about that. There we go. Now you all should be seeing something. Just a second. So now I'm ready to pull it back up. And there we go. Here we are, folks. Chief Meteorologist Dan Satterfield from WBOC in Delmarva. Alright, here we go. He says, and again, I'll try to share it on Andy's Randomness Facebook right now if you want to take a look at that. Let's see, can we share it on Andy's Randomness right now? Share. Share on a page you manage. Alright, here we go. Alright, folks, so again, if you are on Facebook, please go to my page right now, Andy's Randomness. I'll try to keep that updated as well, because now with my iPhone, I can, you know, update things if I have to, if I'm not near my computer. So, wow, look at that. Dan changed his profile pic, his cover picture, to show this. That's good, Dan. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, I'm thinking maybe we'll see Dan later tonight on WBOC starting at 4, because that's when he's normally on the air down there. So let's see. So let's read this. We are now in the forecast cone, and while the odds are strong that Dorian will pass well to our east, there is a chance that it rides up the west side of the forecast envelope. There are guidance miles that they will take a more western track this morning, and the track would likely bring hurricane conditions to Delmarva late Thursday night into Friday. Most likely, though, we'll see the storm to our east and closer. It is worse the weather. Okay, I don't know how that makes any sense. The west side of a storm heading up the coast is much less severe than the eastern side, but the impacts will still be major with rain and wind, and even more significantly strong winds on the coast and very high waves with large swells. Major beach erosion is possible, and minor erosion is almost certain. Winds on the coast will reach gale force later Thursday and through Friday. Rain amounts are hard to predict, but as of now, an inch or two is a good bet, but more, and much more is possible if the track is closer to Delmarva. Even if Dorian stays well offshore, the winds may gust to 50 miles per hour on the eastern shore beaches. Okay, here's some specific information. So again, if you are on the Delaware beaches, this could be Rehoboth, Dewey, Bethany, Fenwick. You need to take this seriously. With much lighter gusts of 20 to 35 mile per hour inland. So inland, I'm thinking that could definitely be Berlin and Warsaw. By comical, we could definitely be discussing Salisbury in that case. So now things start to get interesting here. Let me just open the door because I have a fan on in my hallway and it's supposed to be blowing a breeze into here. Okay, try to open some of my doors in the meantime. Let me get some air in here. Alright, that should definitely get a breeze in here at least. Keep the room cool. Alright, so swells from Dorian will start to impact the Delmarva Peninsula as early as late tonight, with definite impacts by late Tuesday. Do apologize about the yelling in the background. That's my parents. These swells will cause a dangerous rip current that will spread from the Outer Banks northward to the Jersey Shore by Wednesday morning early. So right now, Dan is saying, now this is interesting. Dan is saying that he's already seeing hints of increasing swells on the offshore buoys and, of course, watching them closely. The beaches should stay safe today, but exercise caution. The OC Beach Patrol are very good at spotting developing rip currents, so if they fly the flag, take it seriously. So I just want to mention, if you are on the beach today at Ocean City and you do see the red flag and you're planning to be in the water today, I would suggest do not go in the water, please. It's very dangerous rip currents. Now, thankfully, and I know this about Ocean City very well, our tourist season officially ends at the end of the month with Sunfest. So I'm thinking, all right, maybe this weekend if people wanted to go into town to get some last inches of summer, and keeping in mind, I found this out. 91 is forecasted on Wednesday down there. So I'm sure people are going to want to take a look at the beach and see what it's like right now with the rip currents. Alright, so there's a wind flow with increasing clouds would develop into Delmarva Thursday evening into Friday as Dorian rides along the front. Right, so right now, again, the main focus should be Central Coast of Florida, the Charleston, South Carolina, and it will come very close to Wilmington. And the main concern right now is most of the models are showing that we could be seeing devastating conditions in Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Let's see. So again, if there are important updates, I will keep sharing them from Dan's page on Andy's Randomness. So again, I will be monitoring Dan's page. Let's see if Mike Lynchiak has posted. Mike Lynchiak is the main meteorologist for the morning and the afternoon. And look at that! The crew from Good Day Delmarva. Look at that. I could tell that's the crew from Good Day Delmarva that they're on normally at 7 o'clock in the morning. Alright, so again, this is what we need to be concerned about. Here we go. I found Heidi Moore. Here we go. So here is Heidi Moore's page. So of course, we'll send a like. Thank you, Heidi. Yes, I remember her first name. I just don't remember her last name. It's Heidi Moore. She was on today. Oh, I believe this is her old website. Oh, her old news channel. Ow. Okay, so right now we're going to look for WBOC and try to replay. I'm not going to replay the whole thing. I'm going right now to look for the model that was shown on the broadcast today. So let's see if we can find it. Can we look that up at least? Oh, by the way, I just want to quickly mention I'm going to try to stay on the air until 1:45 because I have to make lunch shortly. What?
Part of Mutual Assistance Network's
impacts of it. The surface up, and they are getting some rain showers from there. But as far as the track goes, it's a powerful Category 4 hurricane, by the way. But
Delmarva's 10 in a row station, 102.5 WBOC.
Painful leg cramps, legs cold to the touch, or unusual color? At Nanticoke, we can help. You may have a common circulatory problem called...
Now, you could see just a bunch of cumulus clouds kind of firing up from pulses of energy in the atmosphere. Here's some of the showers that are already starting to pop up too, but there's a cold front. It's not going to drop the temperatures, but that's just going to spark a few of those showers pulling on through. But now here's Dorian. It's still hammering hard in the Bahamas there. The only saving grace right now is that it is now slowly starting to trend to the north-northwest. Earlier, it was out of the west trend, but still stalled. Still not good for the Bahamas. But look how close it is to West Palm Beach, Florida, about 100 miles, and they are already feeling the impacts of it. The surface up, and they are getting some rain showers from there. But as far as the track goes, it's a powerful Category 4 hurricane, by the way, but it's still 150 miles per hour, and it's just going to slowly move up the coast. Potentially. It really just depends on that track. And the closer it stays to the shore, the more impacts Florida will get. So there is still a chance of a Florida landfall. But if it continues to move that curve, the farther away from the
I do apologize, everybody. I just want to play the part where they mentioned that a Cat 2 is possible.
coast, the less impacts there will be. But again, we still have to wait for that turn. Now, as far as Delmarva goes, yes, we are in the cone of uncertainty here for Friday morning, at least. And look, even off the coast of Hatteras, so still Category 2. So as it passes us, yes, we're definitely, I could say 100% going to feel rip currents and beach erosion. But as far as rain goes, the winds, that's still to be determined. It really depends on the track of the storm. So the closer we get in time, the
Alright, so I'm back to give my input. So I'll try to use my mouse to give a good analogy of what's going on here. So what I'm worried about here is that, let's say for any weird reason it wants to make a little bit of a turn left and then go into Salisbury. That's what I'm worried about right now. Well, there could be, you know, definite wind. Let's say there's no impact. There could still be winds. Definite a wind situation from this storm right here. So again, we do not know exactly where this is going to be. So again, look at this. All the like, there's even one model. Look how creepy this is. There's one model that has it too close. Take a look. Nah, that's not the one I want to use, but I will not be seeking this information, of course. I just don't think that's necessary compared to what the cone would be. See? Here we go. That's what I would be more worried about, this thing right here. So, trying to see, can we pull up the NAM right now? Get an idea of the storm? Alright, we can't. Good. Now, with the NAM, it's working very slow. So I can't just pull up all these images at once, because again, with tidbits lately, I swear, I don't know what's up with their website lately. I can't seem to pull up vast amount of information. But look, this is tomorrow. It's still moving very slowly. I mean, this is just incredible how slow the storm is moving. I mean, I'm just beyond amazed. that this thing could just be moving slow as molasses right now. That's a good analogy I'm going to be using to give you all an idea of just what the heck is going on with this thing. You know? And it just doesn't want to, you know, budge. It doesn't want to, you know, move fast and get out. But apparently, that's not the case today. This is a case where, you know, it's just moving slow. It just doesn't want to go anywhere. So again, let's see where it is. Wow, it's still in the Bahamas. Right, there it goes. There's Wednesday. And look, there's Thursday. So, getting too close to the Carolinas, it seems. From what we're making out here. So here's 69, here's 72. 75 came up, good. 78. 78's coming up. Here we go. There we go. So now we can play the whole thing. So again, look how slow this thing is moving. It just doesn't want to go anywhere. That's what's so amazing about the storm, is that it's just moving so slow. And that's what makes it so bad, is that as it's moving slow, it can't even get to the Carolinas fast enough. Yeah, and then thankfully those heavy band of rains don't go into Delmarva, from what that model is showing. But if we go to the GFS, and this is the last thing I'll do here, and I'll probably just read your comments and then get off the air. Let's see what I can make out with this one now, because then we can figure it out from there. Alright, so just want to see. There we go. I just wanted to quickly transfer something from my phone because I'm going to upload a video later regarding planned content for the month. Alright, there we go. Just making sure I have the video. So I'll probably upload it later today. Let's see. Hour 42. That doesn't come up. Hour 48. Yeah, look at that. Again, this thing is just so slow. Again, it just doesn't want to budge. That's how sad this thing is. That's what makes the whole situation, I think, worse. Is because if it doesn't want to turn slowly, then where does it end up? Again, I just wish this thing would load. But again, this is tidbits. It's not going to want to cooperate fast enough. I'll quickly mention the next major advisory is at 5 p.m. tonight, so I'll be keeping an eye on that one to see what's going on here. Here we go. Now it's loading a little bit faster when I go this way. Alright, so I think this is how far we can get it out to. Let's try to get it out to Saturday. So let's see. Yeah, see that? That band of rain's too close to Delmarva. Yeah, so like last night, it was an agreement. So now it's moving out. Wow. There's one more vengeance it's trying to make to Cape Cod on Saturday. Wow. Yep. So there's that heavy band. I'm very concerned about that. Alright, so let's just take a look and see if I can get your comments. Alright, Yuki, I'll answer a couple questions. We know Sunrail is suspended. We know that the airport in Orlando is shut down. And we know that, I'm trying to think it out. Yeah, that's a good question. Broward County Transit's not suspended. Miami's Transit's not suspended. Okay. But I bet other things are going to get suspended, Yuki. I mentioned it earlier. I just want to see if I can double check to make sure that I can put this up. Let's just see something. Sorry about this, folks. I know I'm a Mr. Rogers nostalgic critic, but... Alright, so Pine Power LI has uploaded a video. Okay, so I might wrap up by playing Pine Power. Get to him in just a second. Alright, there we go. I do apologize. Oh, okay, so MCO isn't closed. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for verifying that. Alright, let's just see if I can get these notifications out of the way. Oh. Alright, so now I will show you Pine Power LI right now, and we'll get to his video.
Hello, welcome to this brief Hurricane Dorian update. Hurricane Dorian right now is weakened a bit, but it is still stalled out over the Grand Bahama Island, unfortunately for them. So it's looking every bit of a really severe hurricane right now at this point. So I'm going to read you the latest Hurricane Dorian advisory very briefly. As of 11 a.m., pressure is not Carolina down to the central Florida coasts along.
Yeah, so it's pretty much points I've been bringing up earlier, so... Let me get back to what we were earlier. Alright, so... I'm thinking that's going to wrap up our coverage for now, because I really have nothing else to say at the moment. So, there'll be another stream tomorrow. I don't know what time it'll be at, but I'm definitely going to work on having a stream ready for tomorrow in this predicament, because again... With a storm like this, we just don't know what's going to happen. We don't know where things are going to end up. And honestly, I want to keep an eye on this as much as I can.